better the other way. Oh, we're live.
It worked.
Okay, it worked. We're live. Hello.
Hi,
Are you
I
guys
accidentally
there?
pressed the start button.
I'm Emily. This is Yael.
I'm Yael. Wait.
Hey.
Hi.
We're currently sitting in the lounge on stage 6. Here, we'll give you a little look. This is the lounge. You know, where like they come and they drink the coffee and they do the chit chats. And then here is all of stage 6. In case you couldn't tell what we're doing, we are shooting the last day of shooting, I think, for episode 21.
Oh,
Hi.
you can see them.
Are
Okay,
we
cool.
having volume? Can you hear us? Just type yes if you can. Hey, Harold. Hi, Nakazawa, Alex, etc. Okay, so right now what's happening is we're shooting a scene. It is scene number 21 from episode 21. Oh, look at that, right? All right, and in this scene today are Cam, Angela, Brennan, and Hodgins. Oh, yay, everyone can hear us.
Yay!
Look, hi.
Hi.
Okay, so what we thought we'd do is sort of give you guys a tour of the lab today. You won't see David B because he's on stage 9 directing episode 22.
Busy guy.
We don't know who else you'll see around here, so we'll just sort of take a little tour. Anyhow, so we thought maybe we'd give you one little spoiler from this scene.
Are we going to act it out?
I think we should act out like 3 lines, and here's the 3 lines that I'm thinking. That one, and that one, but we stopped at that one. We don't do that one.
But
we stop right there.
We'll give it away. Okay,
Right?
who do you want to
I think
play?
You should be Dr. Brennan, and I'll be Cam.
Okay.
Okay. So, go.
Wait.
Oh, wait, we should set the scene.
Okay.
Okay, we're in the Angelotron, and the 4 of them, this is towards the middle-ish of the script.
Uh-huh.
We're thinking Act 4, right?
Yeah.
It's Act 4.
And Angela is showing Cam and Brennan something.
Video. And
on
Hodgins
the
also.
Angelotron.
Video
And
on the Angelotron. Okay, go.
Wait. Stop the video.
Dr. Brennan.
Run that part again.
We tell you what she's going to run, but you have to tune in to find out.
Which is why we're writers.
That's
and
right.
Not actors.
Because we can't do any of that. All right, so send us questions, especially lab questions that you have, and we'll do our best to answer.
And if you have questions about set and what
Set life.
set is like and what they're doing. And
Don't forget that Bones comes back tomorrow at 8 p.m. on Fox. We're really excited. It's going to be an amazing back 12 episodes. Oh, okay, here come questions. Did you hope for more? We're actually really, the question is, did we hope for more episodes than 12 for season 12? We're really excited for those 12 episodes. I think what we have planned is going to be great. We're gonna
jam pack them.
Yeah, and you know, I think that it's going to be the right send off because that's what we all want. We want to do right by you guys, and we want to do right by the characters.
Yeah.
So here's a question: is Hodgins really paralyzed? Say it isn't so. He's really paralyzed. I'm pretty sure Michael's gone as far as saying that. But he's really paralyzed. I don't know if we can see any wheelchair action, but not only is TJ in his wheelchair right now on set, but his stand-in is in a wheelchair also. So that's kind of fun to watch them do that. Emily, you're one of my favorite. Oh, how sweet. I'm one of their favorite writers.
Oh, okay. Someone asked, what do they do when they're not shooting? Does everyone hang out on set?
Great question. Molly
Hoffman.
You answer this. What do they do when they're not shooting?
So when they're not shooting, like right now, they're not actively shooting a scene. So what they're doing is they're setting up all the lights, all the cameras, and which takes longer than you think.
And if you're wondering why we're sweating up here, it's because
it's like
the lounge
150
is so
degrees.
hot. So this is why we rarely shoot in the lounge because it doesn't have air conditioning up here, and it's literally 20 degrees hotter than it is down on the floor. So, and also there's no elevator to bring the equipment up. So every time we want to shoot in the lounge, the grips and stuff have to actually carry the equipment up here, which is so heavy.
It's really heavy, and they're great at what they do, but we don't want to make them do, like, I wouldn't want to carry that equipment up here. So.
Right, that's why I totally never write it into an episode.
It totally never gets cut.
Never.
But anyway, yeah, so they...
What do we think about all the international fans? I love our international fans.
Love.
We get a lot of love from different countries. I've always seen from
I love the French ones.
And we see a lot from Brazil and Greece, and I just feel like we see people all over the place. Are Angela and Hodge going to have another baby even though he's paralyzed? Well, we don't want to give away how paralyzed he is, but I'll let you know that you'll find out whether or not he's capable somewhere in the back 12 episodes. Is Zach going to make an appearance? Guess you guys are going to have to wait and find out. We're definitely not saying no, but I'm not saying yes either.
How do you come up with the amazing storylines, keeping us on the edge of our seats always?
How do we do that?
teamwork, man.
We have really, really morbid minds. And,
we do. We do. Side note, this is what happens when you're a Bones writer. I was,
I love side notes.
yeah, this is just like a little story of what happens to you when you become a Bones writer.
Tell us.
Basically, my friend was showing me a jump rope that she got, and it was like metal, just like only metal without the plastic around it. And she showed it to me, and I said, "Oh my God, this is an amazing murder weapon." And she was like,
What's wrong
"You're
with you?"
insane." And I was like, "That's what happens when you work on Bones, is you look at everything as a murder weapon." So it's a blessing and a curse.
No, it's true. I remember getting into a giant fight with John Collier for one episode because he didn't believe me when I said that, what was it? The nail file, like a metal nail file, could be a murder weapon. And as you all know, who have watched, what season? Season 10.
Yeah.
It is a possible
It
murder
is
weapon.
possible. We had like, was I the writer's PA then, or was it Amanda who had to go get like 10 nail files just so Emily
just
could
so I
prove
could prove
to
to John that a nail file is a potential murder weapon. Okay, just want to say I love the show. I've seen every episode, own seasons 1 to 10, waiting for 11 to hit the stores, then 12. I'm actually glad the show went as long as it did. That's from Crystal Hall. Thanks, Crystal. Is it
Thanks,
hard
Crystal.
to write a major character out of the show? That's from Pratik. Pratik? I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm like of the Joss Whedon camp. My favorite thing to do is kill off characters.
Emily is like, she just goes, she's like, right in the writer's room. But it's hard. I was sad to see Sweets go. He was one of my favorite characters on the show, but
It does make
also
the psychology
offers-
aspect harder because we can't always go to that well Sweets would have said thing.
Yeah, someone said, "Who's the biggest goofball on set?"
Well, it depends. It
Yeah, it
really
depends
does.
on the
'Cause
day.
I've seen David do some goofy stuff. Like
Yeah.
when we were on an episode, he duct taped Janot's headset and all that stuff to his chair so Janot couldn't get it off, and it was driving him crazy. It was
Yeah.
hilarious.
Also, I think there was a fart machine.
That was me.
That was
the fart
Emily.
machine.
Emily's the biggest goofball on set.
But let's see, who's always giggling? Tamara and Michaela are always giggling. They have so much fun no matter what.
Yeah.
TJ is always like the easiest, most fun person to work with because he'll do anything. And
We
I
throw
feel
a
like-
lot of stuff at
Yeah,
him.
and Emily's a delight. She's always good for like a laugh and always in a good mood. It's so nice to work with her.
Yeah, and Emily can make anything funny. Like,
And she can make anything work.
Yeah.
Like something on the page that you're not sure if it's going to work.
yeah, she'll make
She
it
can
work.
sell it.
And
She's so
she
good.
made some lines that I did not intend to be jokes, and they were amazing.
And this would be episode 16.
Episode 16, yeah.
The acapella episode. Really excited for you guys to see that one. Let's see, any other questions? Will we ever get a scene of Parker and baby Hank? Well, we certainly haven't seen the last of Parker, so keep your eyes open.
Yeah.
No promises. Who are the parents of Cam? Will we see them ever? Well, you will see Cam's sister this season, Felicia. As you'll recall, she showed up in an earlier season and made out with Booth. We recast Felicia because Felicia wasn't available, so there will be a new one, but we'll be able to like sort of delve into all that old history and stuff. It'll be really cool. What else
Trying
we
to
got?
find.
I would love to be a body on bones. I live in a great area for something like this too. I'm dying to know what kind of a great area is great for being a dead body. What's happening here? Why have our thingy
No,
stopped?
we lost our
feed.
comments.
Are you getting comments still on there?
Yeah, someone asked, I want to know about Aubrey and that new squint turn.
Ooh. Okay, well, episode 14, you'll see a big step forward in their relationship.
I'm reading my phone, that's why I'm looking down.
Yeah. There'll be a big step forward in their relationship. I kind of like it. I think it's really exciting. I think it's, I don't know, they're so cute to me. I just love it. I love writing them. What else we got?
What is your favorite episode?
You answer. I've answered this before.
Oh, that's so hard. I love the wedding episode. That was one
Corinne's
of my favorites.
episode,
That was
right?
Corinne's
She's
episode.
such a good writer.
She's an amazing writer. I loved the old body from the 70s, and that, you know, I think one of my favorite shots in Bones history is when all the squinterns are coming down the steps in those old clothes that they found. I love when we get to
yeah.
use the Jeffersonian, like as the museum. I love those
Like
plot
when
lines.
Angela and Hodgins had sex in the Egyptian room. That was your favorite.
That was obviously my favorite.
Obviously. What other questions do we have?
Oh no, I lost it.
Oh, pull it back up.
Vamp.
Vamping. Oh,
Vamp.
guys. Okay, look, guys. Here's how I'm going to vamp. So right now, is it up there? Can you see it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now, what you guys are looking at are all of our production people prepping for the next shot. So basically what happened was we shot a scene from one direction with the camera all lined up and stuff. Hi. And now we're turning the camera around so we can get the other side. And the turnaround takes a while because we have to relight. Did I do this right? Why can't I see the way you could before? Okay. Yeah. So now we have to turn the camera around so we can relight and all that stuff. So it's probably going to take about 15 minutes or so. Can it reload?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But in regards to, I would love to be a body on bones. I think you should be able to donate your body to bones, like in the way that people can donate their body to science.
But please don't send us dead bodies.
No.
Because it really doesn't work like that.
No, we are bodies.
What are things people say?
You want to explain how our bodies are made?
No, you explain. I'm looking at the new things.
We have the Jaegers are amazing.
Oh my God, they're so good.
Body makers, and they take fake stuff and make it look like morbid, disgusting bodies, and they're creepily amazing at what they do. Like, I'll be this, it's not just movie magic, like I'll be this close from the body and it'll still look like a real body.
And like you can touch the blood and it's so nasty, and I don't know, I feel like the Jaegers take a personal joy out of it, and I take a personal joy seeing them so happy and also being grossed out.
The body in this episode 21, is particularly beautiful. I'm not going to say why, but
I feel like, well, I don't want to say what you can see, but if you looked carefully at that platform when we were holding up the thing, you might be able to see the outline, the bloody outline of a corpse. That's all I can tell you. What are they doing in the back? Why is it the last season? Well, they're setting up for the shot. That's what they're doing. Did you hope for more?
We already got them.
We already got these. What the heck?
I think it's just loading.
Is reloading questions?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Any hoozles. Bear with us. So what else do we want to answer? Just checking if I can get new questions up here.
What's your favorite part on set? That can be interpreted many ways. Like
How would you interpret it?
Like my favorite place to shoot is probably the platform.
Oh, yeah. Even though the platform scenes are inevitably like 3 or 4 pages long, and that takes
they're
forever.
long, but you can get the most interesting. I think the most interesting shots are on the platform.
Definitely. I also really like shooting in. I don't know. I feel like different directors have really interesting ways of doing things. So like, I saw some really great shots in the Angelotron that I haven't seen before, and then the bone room and stuff like that. Oh, we are in a delay, aren't we?
A little bit.
A little bit. Okay.
How accurate is the information you use in the lab for the show?
Really accurate.
Very accurate.
Like anally retentively accurate.
Yeah, we have a set of researchers that are amazing, and we can ask them anything. And if they say that's impossible, we won't use it.
They rarely say that's impossible, though, because they will find us a way to make it possible. And that's how we get, like, all the gross stuff we have, because we work with so many amazing people who will make it happen.
Alex Offner asked, how do you keep the bugs and animals alive in Hodgins' lab? Is that a person's job?
It's a good question. I think it's a good question. Although, so just like a little trade secret, unless we are close on the bugs, they're pretend bugs.
They're coffee beans a lot.
Or like literal plastic bugs that you could get at like the 99-cent store.
The maggots are often, sometimes I'll go into the kitchen in the production office, which Emily showed you yesterday, and the props people will be making like oatmeal or orzo, and I'm like, ooh, breakfast, and they're like, no, maggots. Yeah, they get very creative. But if there is like if we need a specific animal, like if we write in rats or something like that, then there are people.
There are rats in Yael's episode.
There are rats in episode 16, lots of them.
Lots.
And so in that case, we actually hire rats. There are rat actors.
And we get like the rat trainer who comes with them and all that stuff. And so half of them are real live rats, and the other half we do CGI effects. Our effects department is amazing. I mean, they make everything look real. It's incredible. Actually, every department here is incredible. This show has the best teams that I've worked with on any show. Like, I just feel everybody is so in love with their jobs and wants to do as best as they can. It's a good place to work.
Rachel Shackleford said, hi from Ohio.
Hey, you're from Ohio.
I'm from Ohio.
Who else says that?
Represent.
Hello from the Czech Republic.
Hello back.
Hello.
Will we see more of Parker as a growing teenager in the family?
Maybe.
Parker is also in 11/16.
It's true.
It's a jam-packed episode.
It's super fun. Parker's in the episode live from London. Is that right?
That's true, yeah.
Wait, we missed a question that I liked. Oh, yeah. Do you think any of the characters will have a spin-off? Would you like to write it? Well, TJ is always pitching us the TJ spinoff, and we would love to do that. We think it would be hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't think anything is in the works for that yet, but anything that involves TJ and the Squints would be super duper fun.
Oh, Vicky had a good idea. Write into one of the episode stories where there's a reason to have a scissor lift. That way the guys can use the scissor lift to get the equipment up to the lounge.
That is a great idea. Okay, what else we got? Will Booth and Brennan go undercover? Do we have any undercover episodes coming up?
Not in the current pipeline, but,
But who knows?
maybe in
You never
season
know.
12.
Are we missing questions? Oh, we're going to miss this. Oh, Molly Hoffman, what a great idea for a CrossFit episode. Okay, question. Where is the cast right now? My guess is right now the cast is probably a craft service getting snacks. When we're in between setups, which means when they're relighting and setting up the shot, it takes about 15 minutes or so. So the cast sometimes goes back to the trailers or they hang out. I mean, it's nice because they have good relationships with all the crew members, and so a lot of the times they'll just hang out and chill. They're very normal, good people.
One thing I learned from my being on episode for the or being on set for the first time when we were filming my first episode is there is a lot of downtime, which means that it's just a chance to get to know everybody on set, and everyone here knows each other so well because there's so much time to just.
I mean, you could use your time like that, or you could play Candy Crush.
Or I did download a lot of games. 10-10, guys.
10-10.
It's a good game.
This is a good question. Is the Jeffersonian a real place or just a set?
It's kind of
It's
philosophical.
real to us, guys.
It's real. We're in it.
It's just a
But
set.
it's based on the Smithsonian, isn't it?
Smithsonian.
And the exterior that you see is not here. I think that's the California Science Center, but I'm not positive.
Oh, interesting. I don't know where that is.
It's in California. Maybe
So
I
that
should.
we can shoot
Maybe I
there.
should research before I say things. But I know that it's not here. It's a stock shot of something
Other
else.
questions?
Is the Angelotron a green screen?
Oh, this
It
is a
is
very interesting
Very
question.
interesting question. It is
It's not a green screen.
A green screen. Everything that you see on the Angelotron is actually being filmed in there. We have an amazing video playback department, and what they do is after we write, let's say we write into a scene, Angela's looking at bank statements, for example. He then goes in and
David Watkinson. We love him.
He's amazing, genius. He goes in and he makes it, makes a fake bank website or makes a fake, college admissions website or whatever the thing needs to be. And he actually makes that before the episode goes in and films that scene goes in film so that when they're filming it, the actors are actually looking at what you see.
So what happens is the Angelotron itself is sort of like a clear screen, and what the practical effect is that we project the image from behind the screen onto the screen, and you guys would never know that it's projected because it looks like Angela's amazing magic. And so the stuff that we project is all that stuff from David Watkinson.
Yeah.
What are other questions? What has been the biggest filming disaster from set? I don't know. Let's think. The truth is things go really smoothly here. It might be in part because we're a season 11 show and the wheels just turn so easily. But we rarely have set issues. Like maybe sometimes it'll rain when it was unexpected, or a body will explode not the way it was expected. But things tend to go really smooth, I think.
Yep.
got anything
Someone
else?
asked what we both do.
We
on
write.
the show. We're both writers.
Not well, but we do. Are we still up there? How can we even tell? Did we go down? Or are we up?
I think we're up.
We're up. Okay. We write on the show, and we produce our own episodes. So that means that we basically start from concept and go all the way through breaking the episode, writing the outline, writing the script, prepping the episode, the actual production of the episode, and then we do post-production where we're in editing on it.
Yep. And but I can explain what I used to do on the show.
Oh, yeah. See, Yael and I both came up to be writers through the assistant process, which is, if anybody out there is trying to be a TV writer, I think it's the only way I know how to suggest you do it.
Yeah.
And Yael started actually not on the Bone Show. Where'd you start?
I started at Up All Night on NBC
As
a writer's PA.
writer's production assistant, aka
Yeah.
the writer's bitch.
The right. That was the first like paid job I had. I was also an intern, which is another great way to get your foot in the door. did script coverage, which basically means you read scripts and then tell your bosses what you think of them, which I love doing because I'm very judgmental.
Very opinionated.
Yes. And then I became the writer's PA here, and basically what that means is coffee, food, photocopying.
Food is so important in a writer's room.
Food's very important.
Don't
I basically
underestimate
I got there the first day, and they were like, your job's mostly food, right? And I was like, oh. And I felt sad about that, but then I realized, like, I had the power to, like, bring donuts to the room. And what better way to make people like you than bringing them donuts and
It worked
cake.
because she got staff 3 years later.
It also, like, hopefully it's because I was a good writer also, but I think mainly the donuts. And then I became writer's assistant, which is the next step up. And the writer's assistant sits in the writer's room and basically takes notes on everything the writers are saying, and also should know a lot about the show so that the writers can be like, did we ever use that bone clue? And you'd be like, yes, we did.
Yeah, Elle is literally an encyclopedia.
Don't quiz me. I'm sure you guys know more about bones than I do.
But to be fair, we have like some good deep knowledge of the show because we were so bones obsessed and we had to know everything about it.
It's true.
And one of those things from season 1, we won't tell you what, seems like it might be coming back in an episode in season 12.
Yeah.
And that's pretty exciting. We like that everything goes full circle and that we can really pay off, like, give our best to the fans of what they would want, what's important to them. So I see we have to do some shout outs here. Shout outs to Vancouver. Hi to France. Hey,
you mean
Brooklyn.
bonjour?
Bonjour. That was pretty good, actually.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. And then, how do you say it to Brooklyn? I mean, there's...
Yo.
What's happening?
Brooklyn.
What's up? Then, hi to Switzerland. I don't know.
I don't know.
Hi.
Hello.
I think that was it.
I tried.
Okay, so here's a couple more questions, and I think we're going to call it pretty soon, guys. Is it hard to build all the different sets and scenes? It's hard to build the sets, and we don't have anything to do with that, thank God. We have an amazing production designer named Val, and he literally can turn nothing into everything, and we couldn't do any of this without him.
It's pretty unbelievable. I mean, I wrote into my episode 11-16 takes place at a college, and I just walked in to set one day and there was like the science lab from the college, and the day before it had not been there. Things go up and down so fast here. It's pretty unbelievable.
All right, I'm thinking we should do, because it looks like they're getting ready to shoot again, is show everybody the stage one more time.
Okay.
And then we'll have to remind you that we are live tweeting tomorrow, and we will also be live periscoping on commercial breaks with all the Bones writers, and you never know who else might show up.
It's true.
Sort of all I got there.
Yeah.
Anyhow, so make sure that you tweet with us. I'm at EmilySilver29, and Yael is
at Zinkow number 3.
You just like actually spell out number.
Okay, yeah. This is how I explain it. Zinkow, spell out the word number and then the number 3.
That was the worst explanation.
Zinkow, Zinkow, NUMBER 3.
Mm-hmm. And
how's that?
Yeah, we'll try and have as many of the writers, producers there as possible, and maybe some cast if we're lucky. And we'll be tweeting also from the Bones on Fox account. And I think we're going to do one more Facebook Live session tomorrow with all the writers, maybe from the writers' room, if we can get rid of all the spoilers on the boards. Okay, so come check out the lab with us.
Okay.
Should we like turn this around? Maybe?
Oh yeah.
Let's see if we can do this. Okay, bear with me, guys. Okay. Is it working? Is it working now? How about if I pull this off? Ah, victory. All right, guys. Welcome. What am I blocking? Okay,
Yeah,
here we
it's
go.
working.
It's working?
Mm-hmm.
You guys can see? Let's look. Hey, Michael Peterson. Say hi to Facebook Live.
Hello, Facebook Live.
Hi, guys.
Facebook Live.
Say hi, TJ and Tamara. Hi. All right, so they're getting ready for that scene that's about to shoot. And this has been super fun chatting with you all. Where's Yael?
I'm
Oh,
right
there you
here.
are.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, should I turn this around so we can say goodbye?
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Love you. See you tomorrow.